Hi guys, so you're back with me, Athena, for another car tour, and today I've got the Golf. So this is a Golf R, it's a high spec and it is one of the fastest Golfs you can get. So it is a little bit different. It's got a nice carbon wrap badge, a nice charcoal grey, black, follow me back around here. And it does kind of incorporate with the rest of the colours in the car. We've got a nice chrome wing mirror, which again meets the wheel here. They are the standard wheels, but it's got a slightly different black cap, which is lovely. Boy racer vibe, very bougie, love it. Come down here, we've got the rest of, it's like a nice black grey the whole way down. And when I made a little comment about it being a boy racer car, we're not joking, look at the exhaust. There are four, it's a quad exhaust. Most have one, this has four, need I say any more. It's very fast, very bougie, very lovely. Above we've got a 4D registration plate, which I need to buy for myself. And then I've kind of saved the best until last, which is right at the front. So we've got pacing indicators, which basically just means that your daylight running lights and your indicators flash at the same time. So if you wait here, I'm going to turn on the car and I'll show you exactly what it does. So I've turned on the left indicator. So as you can see, that side, it's just your daylight running lights. And then this side, you've got your daylight running lights and your indicator flashing at the same time, which just kind of makes your whole car very fancy, standing out in the rest of the crowd. So I brought you into the interior of the car, and there is a lot of gadgets, like a lot. I wasn't expecting how many there were. I think first, I'm gonna show you how to turn on the car. So you've got a little button here, which is just your engine. So you press down the brake and the button at the same time. Boy Racer 101, obviously not my car. Got a bit of adrenaline rush to know how it feels. And you've got the handbrake here, like your standard handbrake obviously is just one that you pull up and down. Not in this car, I wasn't lying about the gadget. So you have to hold the brake down again, and then you just press the handbrake up and down. And if that wasn't like fancy enough as it is, like if you're on a hill start and you need to pull up your handbrake, you've got a little automated handbrake button here, which is just, the car is just designed for comfort really, isn't it? My favourite bit, the centre bit, it is literally just like an iPad has been installed into the car. You've got a little button here, which is the mode of the car, which you can just pick the settings that you want. So if you come a bit closer, you've got 4 different settings. So you've got normal, race, eco, if you broke, and individual. So you can just set up the settings that you want for that individual one. So you've got steering, engine, you've got automated crash control. And then where's my other favourite little bit? Vehicle status. So you know how normally in your average car you'd have your dials at the front telling you that you've been, like you've got no oil or whatever else. On here, it tells you on your screen. So in this case, this car needs a new key battery. This is really important for me because on my first car, I didn't understand or pay attention to the little dials in the front. And I ran out of oil, obviously 17-year-old first driver, didn't know, nearly shattered my whole engine. Anyway, enough of me, more of the car. So if you come over to the wheel, we've got automated cruise control over here. If you look in the middle section, you've got your blue needles, which again, bougie like the rest of the car. In the middle, this is basically just like the big iPad as a mini version. So if you're driving and you can't be bothered reaching over there, again, the car is just designed for all your convenience. You've got 2 different arrows here which you control. So you've got the refuel quantity, traveling time, distance, average speed, and it does also tell you the vehicle status right in front of you, so you actually can't miss it even if you tried. And then I'm going to take you over to this side of the car. So you've got your lights over here, so this is your normal light, and then you can turn it over to full beam. And then you've got your wing mirrors. So on here, this little dial will just change how you want your wing mirrors to be. Obviously with my old school car, you've got to like put the window down, actually physically move it. Not in this case, not at all. Oh, of course, you know what, I actually forgot, because this car's got so many gadgets, I forgot to tell you about the actual basic bits. So you've obviously got your aircon, your heating, and if your heating wasn't enough, you've got your heated seats, which has 3 settings. I was wondering why I was burning up, guys. I've had it on level 3 the whole time, but we live in London, so level 3 is perfect for that December freezing snow that no one wants to be in. I think I might have covered all bases on this front. The only one little feature that I do want to mention to you as well is the seats. It's like a grey suede kind of feel. I think it's just kind of pulls the whole car all together, really. Again, it's the grey and black like the outside. So I'm going to bring you back over here, and at the bottom there's a blue light, which obviously you can't really see very clearly now, but at night time it does light up. And you've also got a matching one here, and you'll find another one on the opposite door. And I can already see now, actually, it does have quite a blue tinge to it, which is nice because it matches the blue needles at the front, all very colour coordinated. And I can't believe I forgot to say, the car does have a Dsg gearbox, so it just changes the gears slightly different than your average gearbox, which is perfect really, because essentially it is a bit of a boy racer car. And then over here you can change your gears as well, which just makes it easier when you're driving, because if you are on race mode, like, safety first, guys, don't be taking your hands off the wheel. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Oh, guys, it also does get pretty sunny in London as well. Like, today is a nice day. I don't want to be running back into the house with my sunglasses. They're in here. Or if you don't have them, put your girlfriend's sunglasses in there or something. You've got to make use out of it. And then obviously you've got your standard buttons up here where you can, like, change or turn on and off, I should say, all the lights. And I hope that I've covered all features, because it's a pretty amazing car. I think I've sold the car to myself. I'm going to go out and buy one and replace my Tatty A1 with a Golf. I hope you enjoyed the car tour, and I'll see you soon with another one. Right, guys, so just before we close up for today, I've got to show you a little bit more about the quad exhaust. So on this car we've got rid of the resonator, which means that the exhaust is a little bit louder, shall we say, and I'm going to give you a little demo of what that sounds like with the 4 exhausts. Boy Racer 101. It's not exactly quiet.